is shining, but when the rain start falling, them disappear. Still, Jah know the heart, Jah know who real. I remember when the cupboard nearly empty, and the pressure make the whole house tense. I called some friends that said they would defend me, but every phone call somehow made no sense. When I had nothing, nobody was around me. When I got something, suddenly them came, smiling in my face like them truly love me. But behind my back, them a poison my name. I learned a hard lesson walking through the fire. Not everybody calling you brother is true. Some only stand beside you when you're high, then disappear when the storm comes through. So don't tell me you love me when everything is alright. Show me you love me when I'm losing the fight. Yeah. Loyalty, loyalty. When the whole world turn away, stay with me. Loyalty, loyalty. Jah know the heart and Jah know who is true. Loyalty, loyalty. Not just words that you say to me. Loyalty, loyalty. When I'm down, will you still stand with me? Some people celebrate your victory, but secretly praying that you never rise. They clap when you make it through the struggle, but jealousy hiding behind their eyes. I've seen brothers turn against each other over money that could never buy peace. I've seen mothers cry in silent rooms, while the ones who cause the pain just leave. So I don't need a crowd around me, I just need a few with a heart that's clean. One real friend is worth more than 100 who only love the person that they've seen. Yeah. Loyalty, loyalty. When the whole world turn away, stay with me. Loyalty, loyalty. Jah know the heart and Jah know who is true. Loyalty, loyalty. Not just words that you say to me. Loyalty, loyalty. When I'm down, will you still stand with me? If I lose my money, will you still know my name? If I lose my house, will you shelter me from rain? If I lose my status, will you walk beside me? If the whole world judges, will you stand behind me? Because love ain't love if it only comes with gain, and friendship ain't friendship if it disappears with pain. Jah protect me from the smiling enemy, protect my heart from bitterness too. Give me the strength to recognize the faithful and the wisdom to know who is true. No, I don't chase people who choose to leave me. I don't beg nobody to stay in my life. If you walk away when the road gets rocky, then maybe your place was never by my side. I forgive, but I remember the lesson. I release the anger and leave it with Jah, because carrying revenge is another prison, and I've come too far to become what they are. So if you're standing with me through the struggle, when the world says I will never make it through, when my hands are empty and my heart is broken, I'll never forget what you chose to do. Loyalty, loyalty. When the whole world turn away, stay with me. Loyalty, loyalty. Jah know the heart and Jah know who is true. Loyalty, loyalty. Through the darkness and the uncertainty. Loyalty, loyalty. If you're real with me, I'm real with you. Some will come for the blessing, some will come for the name, some will leave when the struggle comes, some will stay through the rain. But Jah knows, Jah sees everything. When the road gets lonely, may the righteous never leave. When my hands are empty, may the faithful still believe. Loyalty, it's more than a word. That's a way of life. Yeah. When the money gone, when the road get rough, when everybody say goodbye, who's still there? This one is for you. I remember days when the pocket was empty, walking through the rain with no place to go. I had big dreams, but the road wasn't friendly, and every door I knocked on was closing slow. People who promised they would never leave me couldn't even answer when I called their name. But you came through and nobody believed me. You never asked me what I had to gain. You sat beside me when I couldn't smile, shared your little food when you barely had some. You told me, brother, just hold on a while. One day the darkness will give way to sun. You didn't love me for the things I owned. You didn't measure me by what I could give. When I was walking through the valley alone, you gave me one more reason to live. You stood by me when everybody else was gone. You stood by me when I was weak, you made me strong. When I had nothing but a dream in my hand, you said keep going, I still understand. Through every tear, through every storm you see, I'll never forget how you stood by me. I remember nights when the lights were fading, sitting outside just watching the stars, wondering if life would ever stop hurting, wondering how I'd ever get this far. You never judged me for my mistakes. You never laughed when I fell on my face. While others were counting my failures and faults, you saw something in me they couldn't erase. Now if tomorrow brings fortune and fame, I pray I never forget where I'm from, because gold can't replace somebody who stayed when there was nothing shining but the morning sun. You stood by me when everybody else was gone. You stood by me when I was weak, you made me strong. When I had nothing but a dream in my hand, you said keep going, I still understand. Through every tear, through every storm you see, I'll never forget how you stood by me. If I rise, you rise with me. If I fall, don't let me fall alone. If the road gets dark, walk beside me. We don't have to face it on our own. And if God bless me with the better tomorrow, I'll remember the hands that pulled me through. I won't let success make me forget the ones who stayed when I had nothing to prove. Now the same people who never saw me want to sit at the table when the food is served. But I don't hold anger inside my body. I just remember who truly deserved a place in my heart when the road was broken, a place in my life when the world said no. Some people speak love, but you really showed it, and that's something money can never own. You stood by me when everybody else was gone. You stood by me when I was weak, you made me strong. When I had nothing but a dream in my stood by me. So this song is for the ones who stayed. Not when the money came, not when the name got big, but when the cupboard was empty and the future looked uncertain. God bless you for standing by me.
Yeah, funny how people change when the pocket did light. When the champagne stopped flowing, who still answer your call? Jano. When the money gone, tell me who remains. When the big car gone, who still knows your name? When the clothes get old and the gold don't shine, who will sit beside you and still call you mine? I used to have friends at every corner, everybody smiling whenever I came. Dinner on the table, drinks getting warmer, everybody calling me brother by name. Then the hard times came like a sudden rainfall. I couldn't pay the bill, couldn't give them a thing. One by one I watched the friendships fall. Funny how silence can tell you everything. I don't need your hand when my pockets are full, I need your heart when the night gets cold. Don't tell me love if your love got a price. Real friendship don't disappear overnight. When the money gone, who will stand with me? When the money gone, who will stay faithfully? When the big house empty and the table ain't full, will you still see the man or just the things he could do? When the money gone, Jah reveal who is true. Some people don't love you, they love your connection. They love every favor and every invitation. They love when your name can open a door, but when you need help, they don't know you no more. I remember asking somebody for a little assistance, the same one I helped when the situation was bad. He looked at me strange, like I had become a stranger, like everything I gave him was never what we had. That day I learned not to count every friendship, because some relationships are built on gain. You can share 10 years with somebody beside you and still discover they never knew your pain. When the money gone, who will stand with me? When the money gone, who will stay faithfully? When the big house empty and the table ain't full, will you still see the man or just the things he could do? When the money gone, yeah, reveal who is true. Mama said, son, don't measure life by money, because riches can vanish like mist in the sun. Keep your heart clean and don't chase everybody. The people who love you don't need what you've done. So now when I rise, I remember the falling. I remember the nights when I had nowhere to turn. I remember the people who answered my calling, and the ones who watched quietly while I burn. If Jah bless me again with abundance, I won't let the blessing change who I am. I'll share with the hungry, remember the humble, and never confuse money with love again. Money can buy you a house, but it can't buy you home. Money can put people around you, but it can't stop you feeling alone. You can buy a table full of food, but you can't purchase loyalty. You can have 1,000 people around you and still need one heart that believes. When the money gone, who will stand with me? When the money gone, who will stay faithfully? When the whole world turns its back and walk away, oh, Jah, don't feel sorry for me, just sit beside me. Because if you love me when I had nothing, then you already gave me everything. Jah know when the money gone. You don't have to answer every lie. You don't have to expose everybody. Some things, leave it in the hands of Jah, because Jah see what man can't see. Some people smile when they look in your face, but deep in their heart they don't wish you well. They shake your hand and they tell you, my brother, but only Jah know the stories they tell. I used to wonder why good people hurt me, why the ones I trusted could turn and betray. But Jah whispered, son, don't carry their burden, leave every hidden thing in my way. So I stopped trying to prove what I know, stop chasing people who wanted me down. If somebody chooses to walk in deception, Jah don't need me to follow them around. Jah know who is true, Jah know what you do. Man can hide from man, but Jah sees straight through. Jah plant a seed and pretend they didn't. Some throw a stone then hide their hand. Some spread a rumor and call it a warning. Some hurt your name so they can make a stand. But I won't answer hatred with hatred. I won't let anger become my guide. The truth don't need 1,000 voices when the Almighty is standing beside. Let them talk if they want to talk. Let them judge if they want to judge. I know the road that Jah put before me, and I won't turn back because of a grudge. The wicked may laugh for a season, the righteous may cry through the night, but Jah never sleeps on injustice, and darkness cannot hide from the light. Jah know who is true, Jah know what you do. Man can hide from man, but Jah sees straight through. Jah know who is true, Jah know what you do. You can fool the whole world, but Jah sees straight through. I don't need to expose every enemy, I don't need to announce every name. Jah knows the hand that was reaching to help me, and Jah knows the hand that was causing me pain. Sometimes silence is stronger than speaking, sometimes walking away is the victory. I leave every judgment into Jah's keeping, because only Jah knows the whole story. So let my heart stay clean to the pressure, let me forgive without becoming blind. Give me wisdom to know who walks with me, and courage to leave false love behind. You can hide your face, you can hide your lies, you can hide your lies, you can fool your brother, you can fool your friends, but when you stand before the Father, there is nowhere left to pretend.
I keep my eyes on the road ahead. If they betray me, I give it to Jah. If they deceive me, I pray instead. Because every false word has an ending. Every hidden deed will come to light. And when the day of truth comes calling, Jah will separate the wrong from right. Jah know who is true. Jah know who is true. Jah know what you do. Jah know what you do. Man can hide from man, but Jah sees straight through. Jah know who is true. Jah know what you do. Keep your heart clean and let Jah see it through. Don't fight every battle. Don't answer every accusation. Don't expose every secret. Jah sees. Jah knows. Jah know who is true.
Yeah. Everybody can call you friend, but everybody can't stand beside you. A real friend won't just tell you what you want to hear. A real friend will tell you what you need to hear. A real friend will tell you when you're wrong, even when the truth might make you angry. Won't clap for you while you're heading down the wrong road, then laugh when your mistake become reality. A real friend will protect your name in the room when you're not there to defend yourself. Won't join the gossip just to fit in with the crowd. Won't trade your trust for somebody else's wealth. When everybody's laughing at your weakness, they won't use your pain to entertain. They'll pull you aside and say, my brother, you can do better. Don't go that way again. Real friends, you can count them on your hand. Real friends, stay beside you when they can. They don't secretly compete. They don't pray to see you fall. When the world gets cold around you, real friends answer when you call. A real friend can see you get successful and still be happy when you rise. No jealousy hiding underneath a compliment. No envy living quietly behind the eyes. They'll celebrate the blessing that you worked for, because your victory don't diminish theirs. They know another person's elevation doesn't mean there's less for them to share. And when you make a little money, they don't suddenly change the way they speak. They remember who you were before the blessing, when the struggle made the whole family weak. Some people only love your progress if they can benefit from it too. But a real friend sees you becoming better and wants the best for you. Real friends, you can count them on your hand. Real friends, stay beside you when they can. They don't secretly compete. They don't pray to see you fall. When the world gets cold around you, real friends answer when you call. I remember friends who shared their last dollar when they had barely enough for themselves. Never made me feel like I owed them forever. Never kept the favor sitting on a shelf. Some friendships grew through years of struggle, through arguments, forgiveness and pain. We didn't always agree with each other, but we never let disagreement break the chain. That's the kind of friendship I pray for, not a crowd that disappoints.
direct me. If somebody attacks my name, protect me. And if I start to change, remind me of the person I was before the world defined me. I'll do the same for you. No competition, no pretending. Your success is not my failure. Your blessing is not my ending. Real friends, real friends, real friends. You can count them on your hand. Real friends, real friends, real friends. Stay beside you when they can. They don't secretly compete. They don't pray to see you fall. When the world gets cold around you, real friends answer when you call. So if you've got somebody who stands beside you, don't wait until they're gone to let them know. Tell them you appreciate the loyalty. Tell them you remember everywhere you had to go. Because time will reveal the ones who mean it. And hardship has a way of making truth appear. The people who stay when there's nothing to gain are the ones you should keep close and near. Real friends, more precious than gold. Oh, real friends, stay when the story gets cold. They tell you the truth, they protect your name. They celebrate your sunshine and walk with you through rain. To every real friend, you know who you are. Oh, no secret competition, no fake smiles, no hidden agenda. Just truth, respect, loyalty. Jobless, the real ones.
Yeah, they can offer me the money, they can offer me the fame, they can put the whole world in front of me. But if the price is my soul, I walk away. Jah over everything. Yeah. They said, come with us, we'll make you famous. Just leave a little piece of yourself behind. I looked at the offer and I saw the danger. Because some golden doors are prisons in disguise. They can put diamonds around my neck, put my face on every billboard in town. But if I have to betray the people who love me, then all that shining ain't worth what I found. I know what hunger feels like in the darkness. I know what it means when nobody believes. I won't forget the road that Jah walked with me. Just because somebody brought a bag of green. You can buy a house, you can buy a car, you can buy attention and pretend you're a star. But you can't buy peace when your conscience cries. You can buy just favor with 1,000 lies. I will never sell my soul. No money can control me. I will never sell my soul. No power can own me. Let the whole world turn against me. Let them take everything I know. As long as Jah is walking with me, I will never sell my soul. Hey, they offer fame with a contract written, but somewhere in the small print is my name. They say just do this and your life will change, but I can feel the fire hiding in the flame. Some trade their friends for a seat at the table. Some trade their truth for a little applause. Some sell their bodies chasing validation. Some sell their conscience just to win a war. But Let them take everything I know. As long as Jah is walking with me, I will never sell my soul. They can tempt me with beautiful faces, they can promise pleasure every night, but temptation can dress itself like heaven while quietly pulling you away from the light. I don't condemn the woman or the pleasure, but I won't lose myself trying to impress. A man who cannot control his desire can become a prisoner wearing success. So I choose discipline over attention. I choose truth when deception pays. I'd rather sleep on a simple mattress than wake up rich and ashamed of my ways. No, not for the money, not for the fame, not for the power, not for the name. You can take the mansion, you can take the car, you can take the spotlight, you can take the applause, but don't ask me to betray my brother. Don't ask me to betray my mother. Don't ask me to betray my people. Don't ask me to betray Jah. Will you sell your soul? Never, 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 for the money, never, never, for the fame, never, never, for the power, never, never. What will you choose? Yeah, never, 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 never. What will you choose? What will you choose? I've seen people reach the top of the mountain, then lose themselves trying to stay there. Everybody around them calling them powerful, but nobody close enough to tell them they were scared. I don't want followers who fear me. I want people who can tell me when I'm wrong. I don't need the world to call me king if I can look inside myself and still stand strong. I will never sell my soul. No money can control me. I will never sell my soul. No power can hold me. Even if the whole world leaves me, even if I'm standing on my own, as long as Jah is walking with me, I will never sell my soul.
You can have the money,
You can have the fame,
you can have the power,
but my soul,
you can have the money.
never, never sell it, never sell it. Love ain't only roses and sunshine. Sometimes love is sitting beside somebody when neither one of you knows what tomorrow brings. Through the storm, we stay. I remember when the money wasn't coming and the bills were piling up beside the door. You never made me feel like I was nothing. You never said I don't need you anymore. There were nights when we argued till the morning, both too proud to say the words we needed to say. But when the anger finally started fading, you were still there when the sun came up that day. Love ain't perfect, and I know that now. Two wounded hearts can sometimes lose their way, but commitment means we learn to talk again, instead of packing everything and walking away. When the road gets rough, hold my hand. When I don't understand, help me understand. We don't have to have it all tonight. Just don't leave me alone in the fight. Love through the storm, love when the rain keeps falling, love when the road gets long, love when my heart gets tired, when sickness comes, when the money gets low, when distance puts 1,000 miles
gets broken and you can't be the person you were before, I won't measure your worth by your strength. I'll be the one waiting beside the door. If your body gets tired and your spirit gets heavy, if you need somebody just to listen a while, I won't tell you to hurry through your healing. I'll sit beside you and remind you to smile. Because beauty changes, money comes and leaves us, youth disappears like the morning dew. But when the years put lines upon our faces, I hope my heart still recognizes you. Love through the storm, love when the rain keeps falling, love when the road gets long, love when my heart gets tired, when sickness comes, when the money gets low, when distance puts 1,000 miles between our souls. If Jah keeps us together, we'll weather it all. I'll keep loving you through the storm. There may be seasons when we barely see each other, different cities, different roads, different skies, but distance can't erase what we've built together if we're both still willing to keep the fire alive. And I know there'll be days I disappoint you, days you wonder if I'm really listening. I'll never promise that I'll never hurt you, but I promise I'll keep learning what love means. I'll say I'm sorry when I know that I'm wrong. I'll choose forgiveness when pride says don't, because sometimes staying takes more courage than leaving. When the first hard season comes, when the world gets heavy, lean on me. When your tears fall, cry with me. When you can't see tomorrow, I'll remind you Jah is still watching over. We know perfect love, no perfect life, just two people choosing to make it through the night. And if someday we're old and sitting together, watching grandchildren running through the yard, I'll remember every storm we survived, every scar that somehow made us strong. I'll remember the nights we nearly gave up, and the morning we decided to try again. That's the love I want written in our story, not just how we met, but how we remained. Love through the storm, love when the rain keeps falling, love when the road gets long, love when my heart gets tired, when sickness comes, when the money gets low, when distance puts 1,000 miles between our souls. If Jah keeps us together, we'll weather it all. I'll keep loving you through the storm. So when the sunshine comes, I love you. When the rain comes, I love you. When life is easy, I love you. When life gets hard, I'll still be here through the storm.
Different faces, different stories, different roads we travel, but underneath the skin, we all know what pain feels like. So why are we fighting each other? Hey. Na, 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 na. Yeah. Brother, why you jealous when your brother rises? Sister, why you hate when another one shines? We all have our season, we all have our struggles. Your blessing doesn't have to take away mine. Somebody hungry while we argue over colors, somebody crying while we fight over land. We build up walls where there should be bridges, then wonder why nobody understands. Greed puts a price on the things we should cherish. Pride make a stranger out of family. We forget that tomorrow heart wants love when the night brings rain. Brothers and sisters, let love bring us together. No matter where you come from,
we can stand as one.
oh, brothers and sisters,
We were never meant to fight forever.
put down the jealousy, put down the pride. Let love be the bridge between every side. They teach us from young to choose a side, to look at our neighbor and see someone different. But hunger don't ask what tribe you belong to, and tears don't care what language you're speaking. When the flood comes,
Everybody needs shelter.
when the fire comes,
Everybody needs water.
when the doctor says your
Child needs saving.
nobody asks which side
The family came from.
So why should we hate?
Because of our differences,
Why should we carry the battles of the past?
our fathers made mistakes, our mothers made mistakes.
But we don't have to make those mistakes.
Brothers and sisters,
Let love,
bring us together.
no matter where you come from.
We can stand as one.
Oh,
Brothers and sisters, we were never meant to fight forever.
put down the jealousy, put down the pride. Let love be the bridge between every side. Hey, I've seen money turn brothers into strangers, and inheritance divide a family apart. People fighting over houses and possessions while forgetting who shared the same heart. I've seen friends stop talking over rumors, never asking if the story was true. One careless word can destroy many years if we don't stop and hear another point of view. So before you judge, listen. Before you hate, understand. Before you cut somebody from your life, ask if forgiveness can still take a stand.
We are brothers, we are sisters,
We are children of the same earth.
different rivers, same ocean,
Different journeys,
same word.
Jah don't make a mistake when he creates a human being. Every life has a purpose,
Every heart deserves dignity. Brothers and sisters,
let love,
bring us together.
no matter where you come from.
We can stand as one.
Oh,
Brothers and sisters, we were never meant to fight forever.
put down the jealousy, put down the pride. Let love be the bridge between every side. Imagine if we helped instead of competing.
Imagine if we shared instead of taking.
Imagine if success,
Then lifting your neighbor instead of celebrating.
when somebody's breaking, our community is stronger.
Together,
A family survives
when the members care.
if one person falls.
Don't laugh at their weakness.
Reach out your hand and help them get there.
Brothers and sisters,
Let love,
bring us together.
no matter where you come from.
We can stand as one.
Oh,
Brothers and sisters,
from generation
to generation.
no more jealousy.
No more division.
Let love become our
Foundation.
one heart,
One earth.
one human family.
Yeah.
Different names,
Different stories.
but when Jah looks down upon us,
May he see one people.
oh,
Brothers and sisters,
stand as one. The deepest wounds don't always come from strangers. Sometimes they come from the hand you thought would never hurt you. Jah knows. I defended you and everybody blamed beside you when they call you a fool. I carried your name like it was my own, never imagined you'd break the rules. I told people, no, that's not my brother. He would never do the things they say. While you were smiling right there beside me, you were quietly working against me every day. You knew every weakness I ever confessed, every scar that I showed you in trust. I gave you my secrets, believing they were safe. Never thought you'd turn them into dust. A stranger can't break what he never held. But you knew my heart, you knew me well. Betrayal, it cuts deeper than a knife. Betrayal from the one you trusted with your life. Oh, I defended you when they attacked your name, but you were behind me, adding fuel to the flame. Betrayal, Jah knows what you did to me. I remember every time I helped you, every time I showed up when you called. When your back was against the wall, I was there before you even asked it all. Then I started hearing things in the distance, little pieces of a story that didn't make sense. At first I refused to believe it, because trust had built such a strong defense. But truth has a way of finding daylight. No matter how deep somebody hides, I saw the messages, I heard the conversations, and something inside my spirit died. Betrayal, it cuts deeper than a knife. Betrayal from the one you trusted with your life. But you were behind me, adding fuel to the flame. Betrayal, Jah knows what you did to me. The hardest part wasn't losing you, it was knowing I never saw the signs. I kept making excuses for your behavior while you were crossing every line. I wondered if there was something I could have done, if I was too blind or too generous with trust. But I learned not every betrayal is your fault. Sometimes people reveal who they are because they must. I won't become bitter because you hurt me. I won't let your darkness enter my heart. I forgive you when I'm ready to forgive. But forgiveness doesn't mean we go back to the start. You can take back your words, you can change the story. You can tell them I was wrong, but Jah was there when nobody was watching. Jah saw the action, Jah saw the smile, Jah saw what happened behind the curtain all the while. Slow with my trust, I don't give my heart to everybody I meet. Not because I hate the world around me, but because experience taught me to see. Some people come into your life as a blessing, some come to teach you what you should avoid. And sometimes losing someone you trusted is the price of finding your own voice. So I leave your judgment in the hands of Jah. I don't need revenge to make me whole. You betrayed the friendship I protected, but you will never take my soul. Betrayal, it cuts deeper than a knife.
naive, but now I know not everybody you protect deserves access to your heart. Jah knows, and that's enough for me.
Pressure come, temptation come, enemies come, but I know who I am. I know who holds me. Jah! Compromise, that's the way you survive. But I remember every lesson from my father. You can lose your money and still keep your life. They put temptation right there in my pathway, made the wrong road look easy and bright. But every shortcut has a price you must pay, and I would rather struggle and sleep good at night. I've seen people trade their truth for acceptance, change their whole identity just to fit in. But if the whole world wants me to become somebody else, I'd rather stand alone than lose from within. I may bend like a tree in the hurricane, but my roots go deeper underneath. The storm can shake these branches, but it cannot steal my belief. I will not bow, I will not break. Jah hold me firm for righteousness' sake. I will not bow, no matter what they say. If the road gets harder, Jah will make a way. Yeah. Jah will make a way. Yeah. They can criticize everything that I'm doing. They can spread their stories from town to town. They can try to make me question my purpose, but I know Jah won't let me drown. I don't need revenge against my enemies. I don't need to answer every attack. I'll keep walking with my eyes on the mountain and let the Almighty handle my back. Some nights I cry because the pressure was heavy, wondering how much more a man could take. Then I remembered every battle before this and realized I'm stronger with every mistake. I will not bow, I will not break. Jah hold me firm for righteousness' sake. I will not bow, no matter what they say. If the road gets harder, Jah will make a way. Jah will make a way. Oh, oh, oh. If you offer me riches for selling my brother, I'll leave every dollar sitting on the floor. If you offer me power for turning my back on the people who trusted me before, I will choose the road that keeps my conscience clean, even if nobody applauds when I walk. Because a man isn't measured by the things that he owns, he's measured by the principles he won't unlock. I've got nothing against those who choose differently, but I know the boundaries I cannot cross. Some victories aren't worth celebrating if you have to become somebody that you lost. When the pressure comes, I will not go. When temptation comes, I will not go. When the enemy calls, I will not go. When the whole world turns, I will not go. What keeps you standing? I will not go. I know my Redeemer is near. I will not bow, I will not break. Jah hold me firm for righteousness' sake. I will not bow, even when my heart aches. I may fall to my knees, but I won't bend to hate.
I will not bow,
I will not break.
Jah hold me firm.
For righteousness' sake,
I will not bow,
I may bend,
but I won't break.
I may cry, but I won't quit. I may walk alone, but I won't betray my principles. Jah hold me firm, I will not go. Yeah. Sometimes you pray, and the answer doesn't come when you expect it. Sometimes the road gets darker before you see the light, but I will not turn away. Jah, I remain faithful. I prayed for rain when the ground was breaking, waited for a harvest that never came. I asked Jah why my heart was aching, but heaven didn't answer when I called his name. There were nights I questioned my direction, wondering if Jah was hearing my cry. I looked around and saw the wicked prosper, while righteous people struggle just to survive. But something deep inside me kept saying, don't let the darkness change what you believe. So even when I couldn't see the answer, I held on to the one I couldn't see. Faith isn't only when the road is easy. Faith is when the road disappears. Faith is saying, Jah, I still trust you, even when my eyes are filled with tears. Faithful to Jah, through the sunshine and the rain. Faithful to Jah, through the joy and through the pain. When the prayer seems unanswered and the night feels long and cold, I'll still hold on to Jah, because his hand still holds my soul. I've seen doors close that I thought were blessings. I've seen plans fall apart before my eyes. At the time I couldn't understand it, but later I could see the reason why. Sometimes Jah protects you through rejection. Sometimes the no is saving you from pain. Sometimes what you call a broken dream is the beginning of another road again. So I won't judge Jah by one bad season. I won't measure mercy by one difficult day. The same God who carried me through yesterday will carry me through whatever comes my way. Faithful to Jah, through the sunshine and the rain. Faithful to Jah, through the joy and through the pain. When the prayer seems unanswered and the night feels long and cold, I'll still hold on to Jah, because his hand still holds my soul. When my body gets tired from the journey, when my mind can't find a peaceful place, I'll remember every mountain I've crossed and every time Jah gave me strength and grace. I don't need to understand tomorrow, I only need enough faith for today. One step at a time along the narrow road, trusting Jah
to guide me on the way. And if I fall, I know He won't abandon me. If I cry, He knows every tear. I may not know when the breakthrough is coming, but I know my Father is near. The morning doesn't come. When the morning doesn't come, the road is alone. When the road is alone, when my heart is broken, when I don't understand, through the fire, through the fire, the morning doesn't come. Through the fire, the road is alone, until the end, my heart is broken. I don't serve Jah only for the blessing. I don't praise Him only when I'm free. If He gives, I give thanks with my whole heart. If He takes, I still believe. Because faith is more than getting what you ask for. It's trusting when the answer isn't clear. It's walking through the valley without knowing, and believing Jah is somewhere near. Through the sunshine and the rain, faithful to Jah. Through the joy and through the pain, when the prayer seems unanswered and the night feels long and cold, I'll still hold on to Jah, because His hand still holds my soul. Faithful to Jah until my final day. Faithful to Jah, I will never turn away. If I have nothing, I still love Jah. If I lose everything, I still have faith. If I cannot see the road, I will trust the one who knows the way. Jah, keep me faithful, keep my heart faithful, always. Always.
We came a long way, through friendship, through betrayal, through love, through pain, through empty pockets and broken hearts, and through it all, Jah never left. First started, when I didn't know who would stay by my side. Some people left when the road got harder. Some disappeared when I had nothing to hide. I learned who was real when the money went missing. I learned who was family when the struggle came. I learned love isn't only beautiful moments. Sometimes love means standing through the pain. I lost some friends that I thought would last forever. Some betrayal cut deeper than I could explain. But every wound taught me something about people, and every storm taught me how to stand again. I don't carry hatred for the ones who left me. I leave their choices in the hands of Jah. I keep the lessons, I release the anger, and thank the Almighty for bringing me this far. Loyal until the end. Through the fire I will stand. Loyal until the
friendship by possessions. You stayed beside me while the whole world turned. To my family who prayed when I was struggling, to the one who loved me through the darkest night, to the friend who corrected me when I was wrong. You helped me remember how to choose the right. And to the one who betrayed the trust I gave you, I won't let your actions poison who I am. I forgive, but I won't forget the lesson. Some doors close because Jah has another plan. Loyal until the end. Through the fire I will stand. Loyal until the end. Jah, hold me in your hand when the road gets rough and long. I will keep singing my song. Loyal until the end, until my journey is done. There were times when I questioned my own journey, times I prayed and didn't hear an answer come. I watched the wicked prosper around me while I wondered when my blessing would come. But faith taught me patience in the waiting, and the silence taught me how to believe. I learned Jah doesn't promise an easy road, but He gives strength to those who don't leave. So I won't bow just because the pressure rises. I won't sell my soul for silver or fame. I'd rather walk with Jah to a lonely valley than lose myself trying to win a worldly game. When friendship was tested, we stayed true. When betrayal came, we made it through. When love got difficult, we held on. When the night was darkest, we found the dawn. When the money was gone, and the road got rough. When the road got rough, and the whole world turned away, Jah remained. Now I understand what loyalty really means. It isn't just a word you say when things are good. It's standing in the rain when the roof starts leaking. It's helping someone because you know you should. It's telling a brother when he's walking wrongly. It's protecting someone's name when they're not around. It's loving through sickness, distance, and struggle. It's helping somebody when they fall to the ground. But above every person I've loved in this life, there is one whose hand has carried me through. So when everything else changes around me, my first loyalty will always belong to you. Loyal until the end. Hey, through the fire I will stand. Loyal until the end. Jah, hold me in your hand when the road gets rough and long. I will keep singing my song. Loyal until the end, until my journey is done. Loyal until the end, through the darkness and the light. Loyal until the end. Jah, keep my heart upright. If I have to walk alone, I'll still know I'm not alone. Loyal until the end, until my journey is done. If the money comes, if the money goes, if the people come, if the people leave, if love brings sunshine, if life brings rain, I will remain. Not because the road was easy, but because Jah was faithful. Loyal, loyal, loyal until the end. To the real ones, I love you. To my family, I honor you. To the faithful, may Jah bless you. And to Jah, my King, my refuge, my guide, until my final breath, I remain loyal. Loyal until the end, until my journey is done. Oh, oh. I remember I didn't know who would stay by my side. Some people left when the road got harder. Some disappeared when I